So Stan and Terri have been married for 5 years. They met online, and there were instant fireworks. Now, after getting married, Stan says their sex life has gone from hot and heavy to almost never. He loves his wife, but feels rejected by her and has asked for my help to reignite the flame in their marriage. Everyone, please welcome Stan to the show. Hey. Stan, you sharp.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, no, you sharp. You are sharp.
Thank you, guys.
Hold on. Usually the ladies come out here stepping. You came out here and said, I'm not playing with
I
them.
had to do a little something for you, man. You be so sharp, I had to kind of try to match your fly a little bit. You know how you do it?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, Stan, you got to tell me, because hearing this, y'all been together. When did the sex life change?
So basically, it started with kissing.
Okay.
So this is what happened. One day we were getting ready to have a passionate kiss, and I said, come here, let me show you how I want you to kiss me. Whoo, don't ever say that, man. Don't do that. And so I did that, and it kind of made her, it hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
My intent was to better the situation without offsetting the situation,
Yeah.
but she was offended, so she blamed, my wife had a head injury prior to. She had a severe head injury, so she kind of blamed it on a head injury. So
she blamed the non-kissing on the head
Yeah,
injury?
so when I would go and kiss her, she would kind of, and then she would say it made her dizzy or this and that, and she was having problems with her head, so I bought into it.
Okay.
Well, 2 years went by.
Yeah.
No kissing. So now I'm starting to get into this, what is really going on? One day she just up and told me that she was upset when I told her about the kissing.
Yeah.
And she said I was offended.
After 2 years.
She said I was offended, and that's why I blamed it on a head injury, because I didn't want to, I guess she didn't want to seem offended, and it kind of offset the sex.
So how often do you now have sex?
It varies, you know.
What varies mean?
So we're still not having sex the way I want to, so
Okay.
maybe once every 2 weeks, once a week, yeah.
So you have sex, sex once a week?
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once every week and once...
1 to 2 weeks.
So what do you want?
I want sex every day, So let me just say this.
Hold on, I didn't know who's in here clapping for every day.
Don't be clapping for no once a month and all that now, y'all.
I just need to know who the freaks are in my audience, because somebody...
Every day?
I want to hear Terri's side of this story, because I have a feeling it's a little different what Stan is saying. So help me welcome Terri to the show. Hi, Terri. Terri, you are beautiful.
Hey.
Have a hug.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You look gorgeous.
Oh.
So now y'all see why I wanted to jump on her every 5 minutes?
Okay, I do see.
That's what happened, yeah.
Y'all are a fly couple. I'm just going to let y'all know that. Y'all
Thank
are
you much.
fly.
Thank you
Thank
much.
you.
Yes, you're
Well,
welcome.
so we had to get fly for this show. I told him. We couldn't play around, right?
Yeah, we couldn't play around, but you know, we've got some things to straighten out.
Yes. So I want to know, what's your opinion on why you think your sex life is different?
My opinion on why our sex life is different is because there were unrealistic expectations from dating long distance to what it's like to living together. So when we were dating long distance, we were doing it like rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay? All the time. When we came and our lives merged, he wanted that same thing to happen when we were meeting once a month. And I'm like, that's not real life.
So you say you haven't kissed your husband in years. Why?
Well, because I will admit, I reacted like a spoiled brat. I don't know exactly what he said because my memory's not that great. I just know what it made me feel like.
Got it.
And the way I felt was I felt like I've been kissing since the 5th grade. And I've never, no one has ever told me that, you know, it wasn't the way they wanted. And so I did act like a child, and I stopped kissing him. I said, well, if I don't kiss the way he wants, then I won't kiss him at all.
Yeah.
And, you know, the intimacy, you know, like I can't do it every day. I just can't. But, you know, I'm willing to meet in the middle. And when I did that, he felt rejected because I said I got to scale back on the sex. I didn't say I don't want it. I never said I don't want you. I always wanted to keep it going. But like 2 to 3 days a week, like that's what I could handle.
Yeah.
And I think he took it like rejection.
Yeah.
And so what he did was stop coming on to me.
I feel like most people can relate to the struggle with intimacy that you all are experiencing in long-term relationships. And I want to actually see what my audience has to say. I'm going to take it to the comments to see what y'all got to say about this. Anybody has an opinion on this? Yeah? All right, I want to know how many of you feel like your partner wants to have sex too much? You do? You feel like your partner wants to have sex too much? I want to get your opinion. Come over here. Because he said every day, 5 times a day. Listen, like, I can be a freak myself, but when I heard that said, I'm like, dang.
It's like, damn.
Dang, 5 days. My gosh. So what happens with you and your partner when y'all want to have sex?
Well, my partner's right there.
Oh, okay.
And he,
you want to come down? Come on down.
Let's talk about it.
So hold on. So he wants to have sex all the time.
At all times.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm tired. I mean, I can relate to her because it's like I gotta, you gotta take care of your kids, you gotta work, you gotta, clean, cook.
And so, do you not understand that? Do you not feel that?
No, I understand that, but I relate to my man right here. I understand she's tired. I be tired too. Well, when I'm tired, I still go. Right, my brother? My brother knows what time it is.
That way.
Is that the same with you, even though when you're tired? Thank y'all for sharing. I appreciate it. Is that the same for you? Even when you're tired, you can still go?
So I can relate to him because, see, it's almost like a setup. It's like almost by default a setup.
Yeah.
So because if we wouldn't have started off that way, then I would have had different expectations. But she was meeting my match, right?
Once a month, though.
But wait, though, because see, what happened was you was attacking me. So
Yeah.
you was.
It's like starving. It's like if you don't get water for a whole month, when you finally get some, you're gonna just be guzzling it down, right? If you don't,
right.
So I wasn't seeing you for a month.
I'm still thirsty every day. I want a gallon of alkaline water. And so at the end of the day, I get it. I get the fact that the distance does make you want to have, sex a lot more than if you're in a setting every single day.
Yeah.
It just didn't change
My biggest issue is what it's caused is you to pull away from me and you don't not come on to me because I'm not going to turn you down. Like anytime you want it, I'm a bust down. It just can't be every day.
Bust down.
Just not every day.
Well, y'all had me laughing out there. My eyes watering up. When you said bust down, I said, okay.
That's my wife.
Okay. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you did say that communication is a breakdown. Now, I figured that out from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I think right now what needs to happen, if y'all are going to be able to move forward, is that your rejection is coming from the fact that you're holding on to something. And you're exhibiting the same behavior she exhibited to you. You hated it. She's hating it now. And in relationships, you can't punish each other if you really want intimacy to thrive. And so what I have to ask you is, she's told you directly here that she wants you, she desires you. Can you let go of that rejection for your wife? Tell her.
I will definitely let go of the rejection, and I will start anew, and we will start from right here fresh.
And I'm going to get a kiss?
You gonna
I'm going to get a kiss in the mouth?
You're going to get everything.
Yo, he said it on TV now. He
Yes.
got, listen, I'm going to tell y'all when I start tongue kissing again. Watch.
But this is my next thing for you, is that now that you've at least said you can release that, and it's going to take some time because you've been practicing for the past 2 years of sort of being cut off, shut off, and saying, I'm going to punish you. So it's going to take some while. So there's going to have to be patience y'all are going to have with each other because it just doesn't happen overnight. But then secondly, there has to be an acknowledgement on your side. I understand you said meeting in the middle would be 3 days a week. You have to understand that your expectations aren't realistic. If she's saying, this is what I need, y'all have to be able to communicate and allow the communication to change the expectations week to week. Because this week, I might be free from work, free from kids, and I might be a freak this week. But next week, I might be overwhelmed. Can you acknowledge that?
I can definitely acknowledge that, and so I just want my wife to agree to communicate and not shut down on me so that she can convey her feelings.
Can you do
so
that
that
as well?
I can address her feelings the way they need to be addressed.
I will, and I always say that, being able to communicate in a safe space is what it's going to take for me. So I need to understand that when I come to you with my feelings, that you won't, kind of like shut me down by being, like too overbearing, like, well, you know what I mean?
Stop pressuring you. Listen, so she's telling you right now, if you want more sex, she just gave you the key to unlock it.
Yep.
She just literally gave you the key.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting the sex you want, it's because you're not listening to your wife.
Thank you, Karamo.
You're
You
welcome.
helped me.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that I could help you get there. Can you please kiss your wife right now? Hey! I love y'all.
Give me some sex, yeah. Mess around, get some sex.
I love y'all. Y'all are gonna be okay. Y'all took a really major step here today, and I think what y'all did today is not only gonna help y'all, it's gonna help a lot of people. So thank you so much for being so vulnerable and honest.
Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You know what? I think a lot of people out there have these issues and they're afraid to talk about it. According to the National Health Service, some of the causes of decreased sex drive are stress, medication, getting older, and exhaustion. And that is just a few. So the more you know, the more you can communicate with your partner. Remember that. All right, come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all. Hold up. Where are you going? I know you want to watch more Karamo, so click here to subscribe and click here to watch more so we can keep talking and growing, friends. I love you.